Okay, so today, by request, I'm actually going to be playing a little bit of Bubble Bobble. As you can see, I'm on level 7. I played this all the way through over the weekend. However, I didn't save the password, and it has a password system to start back at like level 99. But I'm playing single player mode, and it's a great co op game for two people to play together. The problem is, when you finish it in single player mode, it actually tells you to come back with a friend. Like you're some kind of fucking loser. Uh, I still like the game. I had a lot of fun playing it. It's fairly addictive, like Tetris is. You know, it's just one level after the next of pretty much the same stuff over and over, just slightly differently patterned. Um, but it's fun. Your goal is basically put all the monsters on each level in a bubble and pop the bubble, and then you'll go down to the next level. And you get points for everything. Back when point collection was a big deal, you know, each level has its own monsters and creatures and its own complication. I actually find that some levels that are supposed to be further along are actually easier than some of the early levels. Like, okay, so this level is now complete. I killed everything in it. Um, Now the next board might actually even be easier. It automatically drags you to the next board, by the way. If you collect enough of these letters, you get something. I don't even know what it is. I never collected enough, so whatever. But uh, you play as one of the two guys, Bob or Bub, which I guess makes sense. Bubble, Bobble. I guess I'm Bub here, and I'm playing by myself. Um, it'd be fun to have somebody play this with you, I guess. I play most games alone, so not ah not that big of a deal for me. I like playing games alone. I'm not great at co-ops, but I don't have anything against them either. Ah, you piece of shit. Oh, also, I'm emulating this game. Oh, look, there we are, level 76, because I guess I still had that stored in my buffer. I'm emulating, and I have absolutely nothing against emulating. It does not detract from my experience in any way. It's still fun to play a game for me. The only thing it actually changes is the fact that I don't own the physical cartridges. Which, if I really enjoy a game, I will go out of my way to buy the cartridge. It doesn't make me not want to buy games, but it gives me a chance to play games that I would otherwise not get a chance to play. Um, you know, for instance, like Little Samson. That's a pretty fun game. It came out at the very end of the NES life cycle. It's an expensive cartridge. You know, people sell it for ridiculous amounts of money. I've beaten the game, and I only got to play it because I do emulate games. Game emulation, I see nothing wrong with it, honestly. Some people are against it, overly purists, I guess. I'm not one of those. I think people should play the games they like. And if the only way you can get the game is emulation, then why not? Shit. Yeah, It's a good thing I have infinite continues on this thing because because I'm not great at it. I'll be okay. It's an interesting game. I don't know. I like it. It's got its moments. That's for damn sure. It's I don't know. I think it's a repetition of similar platforms over and over makes it to where you can just keep playing this game. Oh, if that hurry pops up and it takes you too long, then what will happen is the white whale will come and a skeleton whale and he'll get you. He just keeps chasing you until he does. Boy, these guys are just going to fall forever because when you go through the bottom, you come back through the top. Kind of Pac-Man style. I don't like these Space Invader guys. They're pain in the ass. As you can see, it takes quite a while to get all the way through this game. It takes quite a while. Got him. I don't really try to collect points or anything. I just finish one board at a time over and over until I actually get it. And you can bounce and ride on top of your bubbles to get all the way up like so. It's not that difficult. The physics of this game are a little bit weird. You're never actually sure what you can bounce through and what you can't, which is kind of wacky. Some blocks you can bounce right through, some you can't at all. Those will come right up underneath me so I can pop them. Uh-oh. Here comes the drag. There it is, the white whale. He'll get me. Like I said, unlimited continues is not a bad thing. Eventually, you'll get all the way through it. I didn't play this game as a kid. I tried it once in an arcade and couldn't really get it. I had cousins that were really good at this game and loved it. At the time, I played more Dig Dug. I used to love Dig Dug in the arcades. It's a fun game. Yeah. Never. Some of these boards took me 20 tries to get past. Some of them I got past on the first try, and some of them took me 20 tries to get past. Okay, so I'm going to give up, but that's where I'm at. I've completed it once, and it told me to come back with a friend, and legitimately I don't have many friends, so screw that. All right, thanks everybody. Have a good night.